really significant news this. We understand United have reached an agreement in principle with Lille around the signing of...
Great to hear from Ruben Amorim there. Look, he's being cautious, saying that, anything in football can happen. The same thing that happened tonight can happen next week at Old Trafford, but the other way round. But surely, Paul, barring some kind of disaster next week, Manchester United will be back there in 3 weeks' time for the final.
Look, yeah, they should be, and you'd be very confident of that happening. I think he spoke well there. He said he was really happy with the result, but he understands the result as well. They had a couple of great chances at 0-0. The sending off obviously was a big factor in the game, but going to a place like Bilbao with 20 minutes, it was difficult for them. He said Ugarte gave the ball away a couple of times, Dorgu the same as well. But you just think at 3-0 it should be over, but just it's United these days. We don't really know what we're going to get, and they have been beaten at home 3-0 by a couple of teams this year, I think. So look, you always go into it saying it's not over, but really, us from here watching it should be over, and I think it is.
How sure is that result for you, Karen?
I just want them to get through the first 20 minutes next week. Once they get through that, then I'll be happy. Because, like you said, Paul, the first 20 minutes of today's game, they have some quality. But I thought the experience, it was a classy performance from Manchester United today. But you have to have the manager's mentality of it is only half time. Because if you go in there a bit too cocky at times, you can get found out. And these are the early chances that they'll have to be mindful of. But fingers crossed in front of Old Trafford, fingers crossed some players are rested. You'd think they can ride this storm again like they have done today, but there's certainly threats.
Yeah, look, these are two great chances. You'd expect Williams to score there, and even the second one as well. I'm not sure what Euros do. Euros has to get out much quicker to Williams, and the lad should probably score here again. I know people might give Lindelof a little bit of credit off the line, but he does go straight to him. He's got a big area to aim at, and it should have been two. But look at Old Trafford. We saw what we saw 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? So you'd expect them to have enough to handle that first 20 minutes, as Karen said.
You guys are being cautious-ish. Here's a line of confidence for any Manchester United fans that just need a little bit more. 133 teams have scored 3 or more goals in the first leg of a game, and all 133 have gone on to qualify. That'll do.
It's done.
Let's go back over the Manchester United goals then, because they all came in the first half. Man United weathered the storm, but then Casemiro with this opener. And we heard from Harry Maguire there, Harry Dino, playing on the right wing in the build-up to this ball.
Yeah, but quick feet out on the sides, another position it looks like he can play. But as the manager said, everything seems to be working for him. He had a really tough spell some time ago, and committing bodies forward is not something we've seen an awful lot. It's the Europa League for some reason, and the shackles seem to come off. And as I say, there's 2 centre-halves in the box. I think it's Euro Lindelof, the 2 older midfield players in the box. One of them comes off Ugarte, then Casemiro finishes it off, and Casemiro over the both legs, in the Europa League, especially the last couple of games, has been a real